Zanetti. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game.
And the shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Araujo, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Darwin is wide and looking to get onto this. Darwin, he's found a way through. And he's got his range wrong there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Bellingham. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Zanetti. Can he get it through? There's the delivery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Darwin. And here's Hazard. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bullet! Darwin dominates aerially so often. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Messi. Donadoni wins the duel this time. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Half-time getting close now. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Driving on and making good progress. Always onto this. Khan claims comfortably.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's run loose here. Donadoni. Darwin. Nunez stood his ground strongly. Oh, good-looking ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 17.
So we're underway for the second half. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Vieira. Now it's Dembele. And it's Zanetti. Hazard. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Dembele. This time, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. That was easy. Almost too easy.
That's shocking.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
The Jude for coming back after having... Let's go into the corner. To the current... Emsley. Puts it up again. Nodded towards goal. He's in. It's a great goal. Puts it in the mixer. The play corner. Sams comes in. Sams drives it back post. Cherry in her pro debut, knotted it down. That was heading out of play. Now it's a late corner kick for Sams. Comes in. Sams drives it back post. Cherry in her pro debut, knotted it down. That was heading out of play. Now it's a late corner kick for Sams. Comes in. Sams drives it back post. Cherry in her pro debut, knotted it down. That was heading out of play. Now it's a late corner kick for Angel City. This is the moment that Angel City was hoping for. Just one last chance. Emsley normally provides great service on these corner kicks. Looking right into the setting sun. Emsley puts it in the mixer. The goalkeeper was up. Play will be held as Noose is holding her head again. It's a great delivery. It really is. There's just so many bodies in there. Everybody rising up from North Carolina. Lee sort of turns her back on this. I'm unsure why. Probably because she feels pressure from Williams. If she can rise above and just punch that through, that's an opportunity at goal. Player's corner. There it is.
City with 2 stoppage time goals this season. You need another to salvage something. Emsley puts it up again. Nice towards goal and saved by Sharon. Now trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Long ball for Ashley Sanchez. Headed out by Sarah Gordon.
This is just astonishing. Incredible the amount of ground she can cover and how quickly.
98 minutes into the game, too. Throwing for North Carolina. Well past the middle of 6 minutes now. EJ, out of play, referee. Chance to let this go on. But no longer. It is over. The Courage have won 3 straight games.
There, the perfectly timed cut in the box, and that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, 2025 was, of course, the year the Parisians finally realised their dream of becoming European champions. So many times in the past they tried and failed by expensively recruiting the fanciest names in the game. But then they showed faith in one Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, and I think you can say the team was built around him, Peter. Another thing they did was to play him centrally in a false nine role, sometimes even as a striker, and that led to a massive upturn in goal involvement. This is a player we always knew that it was in him. Once his fitness returned, he's never looked back.
That's a good ball. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hazard gets into a good position. Barcelona could counter here. Hazard. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Busquets is the team's great visionary.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
It's Hazard! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's the first shot on goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Saliba. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some really good ball movement. This is a promising build-up. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Araujo. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Gullit. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Zanetti. Hazard. Impressive! In he goes again! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Hazard. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Goal.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, Messi.
And it's
el
Lahm.
dorsal 14.
Back towards the middle. He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dembele. Lovely feet. It's Dembele!
Cambio de jugadores.
Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Vitinha, and it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dembele, distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Dembele. Now it's Hazard. Vieira. Gattuso. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now Saliba. And it's Gattuso. Over to the right flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Under an awful lot of pressure. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 4 será sustituido por el dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo un
No
cambio de
unnecessary
jugador.
risks, and the game is petering out here. Timber. And it's Hazard. Busquets simply refused to be outdone there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
That is good strength. He's found a way through. Collar, and he's certainly onside here. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration.